Hello, hello. How are we all today? We're back at it. Gonna keep the flow. Keep the, making the stream happen. I need to get back on my regular schedule because we've been a bit out of sync. I'm also thinking I want to change the music back over to the Zelda because I'm really not vibing with this one. Zelda's it's just got the vibe, you know. There we go. That's better. My day's not been bad. Just working as usual. Not much else to report, to be fair. I'm feeling pretty good about the progress of the game that we're going to be making now. I've got a plan, I've got a roadmap, and I've got an idea for how the world generation is going to work as well, which makes things like way simpler for me. Yeah, We're hopefully going to make some decent progress over the coming weeks, despite being supremely busy with loads of other stuff as well. But with all that aside, we're going to be looking at some world stuff, shop stuff, not world stuff. Sorry, brain's a bit scrambly. Yeah, it's shop stuff and some UI as well, so we can start looking at the item switching and things like that. Just keeping my my resolution low on my reference screen for the stream. Excited to see what we're doing this stream. Oh, the little thanks, man. There's one that I knocked up a little while ago. Knocked up, that's not the right phrase to use. It's one that I drew up. It's probably better. Drew up like back when I was first doing the shift over, so that's like a month ago now. Yeah, it's been a while since we did the whole changeover thing. But yeah, I just kind of had it sat about because I wanted to post it on Instagram, but I have an issue with exporting things from Premiere and using them on my phone. So I saved it as a GIF, and then posted the GIF onto Instagram, but when you do that, normally it doesn't keep it as a GIF, it just posts it as an image. So it's just a still on my Instagram feed rather than being an actual moving thing. But I wanted to repost that up in the Discord server, which anybody watching the stream right now who is not in the Discord server yet, come join the Discord server. It's great. We've got some cool people in here. We're having some fun conversations around game design, image design, pictures and things, fun suggestions for this game. It's cool times. Love to see you guys there. Maybe the legs should be longer to match the players. I've super long leg. It'd be like a weird stilt man thing. Be proper stiltsy. Oh, anyway, let's talk about where we left off last stream, because everything in the front end hasn't changed. I've done some stuff in the back end, but for the purposes of memory rejuvenization, we have, I don't know why it creates 2 players, but we have a little shopkeeper back again. Sod's Law, standard practice. There we go. I think we're back. I'll wait for somebody to say in chat if we're back or not. I'm watching on the screen, it looks like we're back. So I'm going to assume we're back. Or maybe we didn't go. Or maybe we did. Who knows? I'll stop waffling about it. But yeah, shop class is back. I've also got some audio clips for like the shopkeeper making noises. It's going to be a lot better now compared to how it was originally in the first sort of proof of concept prototype idea. We've got a scriptable object for shops as well, and I also, the suggestion that came from in the What's Imagignit, the Discord server, suggestion that came from in there, the pricing bias, having certain shopkeepers kind of be a bit cheapy and try and scam you, or possibly now sell things for cheaper than they are. So what we've got is this little percentage modifier. So based on how this is set, a shopkeeper will charge there we go. Wait, where is it? It's in the item purchase item. Here we go. This bit. So yeah, it'll be whatever the item price is, and then plus or minus a little bit. So we're doing 1 plus whatever the price modifier is, and that could be anywhere between it should be +1 and -1. Let's just fix that real quick, because we don't want to... Actually, let's make it -0.5, because what we don't want to do is have it be the case that they discount the entire price, but they could also charge you double, so that's a nice feature. You're back? Yes, I am back. I've been slacking. I'm trying to get back on the routine, so we're making it happen. Cool, little lag and I'm back. Ah, yeah. Haha. I'm tired, yo. There we go. So today what we're going to do is actually set up the front end of the shop here. We're going to do some animation stuff. We're not going to do sounds today because I've got a plan for getting someone involved for recording the sounds for the shopkeeper. I've got a perfect idea for who would be bang on for that. So we're going to set up a little test item pickup thing, and we are also going to set up all of the pop-ups and stuff. So let's get straight on and do that. We're going to create an empty. We are going to call it item pickup. And we're going to put on the purchase item. Now, the system that we're using for this is very similar to the dialogue trigger object. So that's probably a good point of reference. Which I should have a prefab, but I don't, because I'm a dingus. So I'm just going to save out this scene real quick. We're going to hop over into... Is it game flow testing? Yeah. There we go. How did I set you up? Cool. Cool. Okay. So it is just a thing with rigid body. I think that's for the on trigger enter. The animator, of course, for the pop-up, which actually we can reuse those animations. That's nice. Cool. Okay, we might be in a better position than I thought we were for doing this then. So let's head back over to the shop setup. Jeez. And I'm going to use circles because I don't want to use squares. I feel like a circle represents an item better. Don't know about you guys. Just feels a bit nicer. Maybe their bias could be changed if you help or hurt them depending on the quests. Maybe. I wasn't planning on adding quests per se as a thing. Just because that will massively blow the scope out of proportion on the project. Like that's a whole other system that I'd have to think about, and especially with a roguelite, I don't know if it's massively applicable. What is this? What are you? Get out of here. Yeah, so I don't know if I would go with that idea just because of the type of game it is and the kind of nature of dying and respawning. So yeah, it might just it'll blow the scope out of proportion with the game, unfortunately. But I do have another idea that I want to pursue after this game's release, which will have quest systems in it, 100%, because it's the vibe. It's the vibe of that game. Get excited for that when that happens, whenever. No, not at all, man. Not at all, man. That's what the purpose of the streams is. Suggestions. Suggestions all day, every day. Right, so this is our item pickup, and I want to add a animator. Now the question is, for the pop-up... No. Stupid question. Ignore me. I'm going to create an empty and I'm going to call it new sprite. Which you're probably wondering, why on earth am I doing that? And the reason is because now if I go on here, if we create the brain function, if we go in here and set our controller to be our... Oh, don't tell me it's called dialogue test. I have a fear that it is. Oh, it is. Okay, we're going to rename that real quick. Wait. What? Oh, yeah. There we go. I'm gonna rename this to pop-up controller. Hello Mark Boss, welcome. This is Unity. If you're new around here, it's nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully you have an enjoyable time. If you do have an enjoyable time, consider liking, subscribing, and joining our Discord server. Because we're having some fun chats over there, and certainly if you're a game developer yourself or someone who enjoys playing games, there is going to be a lot more sharing of game design knowledge and new indie games that people in the server are working on. So it's going to be a cool little community that we got forming. Yes, so I'm going to add a sprite renderer to this just for the purpose of it. We're going to use the leaf, and we are going to leave it as it is. That is absolutely fine. Oh, legend. Look forward to seeing you over there. It's going to be good. Right, what am I doing? This needs to be a trigger, I believe. We're going to add the rigid body 2D. It's not going to be kinematic because I've recently discovered that completely disables collision detection, so I'm going to make it have a massive as low as possible and freeze the position and rotation in all axes. We've got our animator, so now let's start filling some stuff in. The animator is going to be itself. It is interactable. We don't need to have an item assigned. Item cost, don't need to assign. These things we will need to assign. But we'll get around to it in a moment. For the time being, I'm just going to comment it out in here. Oh, I don't even need to comment it out in here because it's not doing anything. I do need to comment that line out though. So what we should see is, well, I am going to scale this down a bit because it's a bit ridiculous having a massive leaf hanging over the top. Come on, there we go. Just make him like that big, and then we'll take our item pickup and move it down to the floor. And what should happen is that we should be able to walk past this, and the pop-up should pop up. Started yesterday in Construct 2, fair dues, yeah. I know a few people, a few other game devs on YouTube that are using Construct 2 because it is just that much more. Oh. No reference exception. Line 21 of interactable. I think I know why that is. Yeah, Construct 2 got a much like lower barrier to entry, I think. Have you done any like coding before? Or because I'm not too familiar with how Construct 2 works, to be fair. I've been using Unity for literally like as long as I can remember. So it's my happy place. But certainly when I was doing the 1 hour challenge, which anybody who's subscribed to the channel already, who might have seen my last video talking about that, I failed epically. There were other Unity users who were better at Unity than I am who did fine, but I properly struggled and I didn't manage to get it finished on time because it was just too big a task. Couldn't make it happen. Right, let's see if I just fix the problem that I had. I did, but now it's not doing the thing. And I don't know why it's not doing the thing. Blah blah blah, if interactable. Oh, that's why. Okay, so something, just to like fill you in on something that I did before. I originally had a collider system for interactable objects that when a player walks into the interactable range of the object, said interactable object marks that player as the player that can interact with it. And until that player leaves the collider zone, the interaction area of that interactable, no other player can interact with it or trigger it off. And that's stupid, because in a multiplayer game, obviously you've got multiple players that will need to interact with you know, multiple objects. If you've got dialogues going on, I just want to make sure that when an item is interacted with, it knows which player did the interaction, and at that point then says no other player can trigger an interaction as well. So the way I've changed it now is, instead of just having a single collider that is the active collision, we're going to have a list of colliders, a list of active collisions this should be renamed to. So I'm just going to Command R to rename that active collisions, and that's what we want to do. So it used to be the case before that I was doing a null check to assign the new active collision, but obviously I don't want to do that anymore, because we're just adding new things and removing them as we need to. And so, because we have a list as well now, the active collision isn't equal to null. It's just equal to thing. Equal to the empty list. Equal to thing. Yeah, Joseph, go for it. Check out Construct. I think early days with game development, it's worth branching out and looking at all the engines you can. Because as much as I will rant and rave about how great Unity is, all of the others are really good for stuff as well, especially Godot. That's really good for 2D stuff. Obviously Construct, like Marcus said, visual coding, nice and easy for entry level, and people who don't know anything about scripting or coding languages. So it's definitely worth looking at as many game engines as you can. My elevator pitch for the game, simply a game about climbing a tower to achieve ultimate glory. That is the tagline that I've stuck with this game and that I stand by, and it probably sums up the game the best, as far as the actual gameplay goes. You are climbing a tower to achieve ultimate glory. If I was to go more in depth with it, like a kind of 3-sentence elevator pitch, like you might do in a more entrepreneurial type pitch, then, oh, look at that, then I would tell a bit more about the lore and stuff, but I'm still finalizing bits and I don't want to give too much away, so I won't go into details. Howdy, Assassin Gamer, hope you're doing well. No worries, dude. You have a good evening if you don't come back, and hopefully we'll see you next time. Otherwise, I'll catch you in a bit. Have a good one. There we go. So we can see now in the game view, we got this pop-up when we walk past. It's a bit janky, but it works. So this is just the same animations that we're using for the any interactable. When you walk past and it goes poop and pops a thing. It's those same animations. So what we need to do now is replace this sprite with a thing, an actual pop-up to display information about the stuff. As such, I need to make some changes to the animation which don't mess with the scale too much. So on pop-up show, I want to make sure the scale goes up to 1, not 0.05. That's far too low. We need it to be 1, so that I can make sure everything's consistent. The problem with this is that all of my sprite imports are the complete wrong size. So you'll notice now, as soon as I save this and switch over to the other scene, yeah, there we go. The what's-a-majignet pop up over the text bubble will be completely out of whack. So we're gonna go and fix that real quick, which shouldn't take too long. It should be pretty easy. Head back to game flow testing. Yeah, if I hit play now, you'll be able to see what I mean. Yeah. It's not quite what we want. Looks cool though. It's just completely the wrong size. Also, I learnt today that transparency is really bad for optimization in Unity. So things like this pop-up with the translucent E, I'm gonna have to get rid of that translucency. Just make it pure black or purely transparent rather than slight transparency. Okay, let's fix our problem. I believe we want to go under graphics. I should close my folders. Graphics, UI, icons, interact icons. And I just want to go into the sprite editor to see that the center is all set up correctly, which it is. And I've got 2 interact icons for PC and controller depending on what platform it will be played on. I'm not wearing my glasses. Probably explains why my eyes are sore. But yeah, so now I just need to sort out the scaling, and I think I can do that in one of 2 ways. I can either add an extra, like have the pop-up be an empty that's got a scale of 1 and then make this a child object of it, or I can set the scaling correctly in the import settings. And I'm thinking probably I'm gonna go with the first of those 2 options because I have no idea what the consistent scaling size is. That's not clean. What the consistent scaling size is for any of my assets. So we'll find out. Should I continue learning about Unity or should I learn about code? Both. I feel like it's kind of, they play into each other. Really. If I think about code, whenever I've like said to anybody the best way to learn code, I never say learn a language because it's kind of silly to think about it like that. It's like you want to learn about the rules and standards of programming generally. So learn about design practices, design paradigms, different design patterns as well, and sort of the concepts of programming languages, which is funny. Alan's just joined and we just did this at university. But best thing to do is to do that. Learn about the concepts of programming languages and concepts of game design from a systems point of view. And then it doesn't matter what engine you go into or what language you're using. You know you can do this thing somehow, and then you can Google it. Yeah, just don't start with Haskell. That's a mistake. That's a mistake if you start with Haskell. Probably a good place to start is something like C# or Java or Python. Those 3 are probably the top 3. And then to give examples of things that use them, Java obviously is Minecraft, C#, any Unity game, and Minecraft Bedrock, but Minecraft Bedrock sucks, so we don't talk about that. And I don't know any examples of games made in Python, but Python is a nice language to ease into as a beginner to programming, because it's not too picky about syntax. There's pros and cons to that, which I sit on one side of the fence about it. And it's not the good side. Right. Let's duplicate this. We are gonna make this a child of it. We're gonna call this pop up. No, we'll call it interact icon. go onto here. We're going to call this pop-up. And we're going to set the scale back to 1, 1, 1 on here. And then this one needs to be 0.05. And then of course on the pop-up itself we're going to remove all of the components. And then in the animations I need to go in and I need to rename this, or is it this, to pop-up. There we go. Oh wait, shoot, did I just record that? Why are there keyframes for the scale of... I'm not going to think about it. Oopsie daisy. That's not right. So yeah, what I'm doing now is just going through all of the animations, and because the object was originally called new sprite, it can't find that in the hierarchy anymore, so I'm just renaming it so that it recognizes it everywhere. And then I will pause and look at the chat again, because I like interacting with you guys. It makes all of the grunt work way less boring, and it's really interesting hearing about any of your game dev journeys or things as well. Understand you have to learn about the concepts of code and don't start with a single language. I think you're trying to learn about both Python and C#. Yeah, do it. I agree with Alan's statement to pick just one language and stick with it. Especially if you're thinking about game development as well. It probably makes sense to kind of run with C# and do Unity or any other languages that support C#. I think one of the ones like Godot or something support. I think it is Godot actually, is C# as well. But stick with the one language for that purpose, but prioritize learning the concepts and ideas of what programming languages have, like understand that a for loop is a thing, and understand that if statements and switch statements are a thing, understand object orientation and method calling, and things like that, and just have those nailed. And then if it does come to a time like 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever down the line, where you're like, this engine just isn't doing it for me anymore, I need to switch, it doesn't matter, you'll be able to pick it up really quickly. Hey Adam, I almost called you Arthur then, like, mate, I am tired. Hey Adam, my boys. Right, let's take another look at this pop-up. So now the scaling should be absolutely fine, and the positioning, that's important too. And that means now we can go over to the yeah, there we go. Just gonna oh no, it's not doing the trigger of the thing. I think that's probably because I changed it. This is the problem with refactoring things, guys. How am I tired? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just very sleepy. Oh, I was bang on the money. This is exactly the problem. So instead of doing active collisions is not equal to null, we want to do active collisions.count is greater than 0. And if active collisions dot contains player.mycontroller.getComponent dot whatever collider 2D. There we go. There we go. Mate, you can't be saying things like that on a PG-friendly stream. That's not acceptable. There we go. And we got sound. Now, here's that bug I was talking about last week. I'm pressing once and it looks like it's not moving. It is moving, it's just moving through two things at once. And triggering off two triggering off two inputs rather than just one. Screw. Do I not want to keep the null in there in case? No, because it's always initialized. It is initialized in the variable definition. Where is it? Interactable. Interactable, there we go. Yeah, it's initialized there, so it's never null. And it should never be set to null either. And it's protected, so unless I literally go and set it to null in one of the child classes, which I won't, because I don't have any interest in looking at the active collisions class or tweaking the active collisions thing. We're gonna just leave it as is without the null check. That's kind of pointless. What's the playlist? Zelda music, my friend. I think it's just Breath of the Wild music. Breath of the Wild was such a banger, and also I'm really happy because I'm gonna get a new piano library that will be quite nice for making some cool music with the same kind of vibe. Okay, let's get back to what we actually wanted to do today, which is setting up the shop. We'll save the scene because that's all set up now, but we should be able to go in here, change this to pop-up, like so. And we're actually going to go in and create some pop-up stuff now. So I'm going to go very similar to how it was originally, to be honest. I just want to know what the position is for the shown pop-up. It is... oh, nearly 1. Okay, we'll say it's 0.9 because that makes life easy. So pop-up scale 1, 1, 1, and position we're going to put at 0.9. Let's get going. First things first, we're going to make a sprite, basic square. That's cool. Going to move it up a bit, and I'm also going to make it the same color as the shopkeeper and all the rest of the things. Possibly a little bit darker, but we'll see. Started work on your game 3.5 years ago. Man, that's dedication. That is hard dedication. This is the level of dedication that I need to be on, that I fail at being on a lot of the time. If you want to link the project or link your stuff, feel free to stick a link in chat. I would love to check it out. Pop up, and I want to add a triangle. Do I have a triangle yet? I don't! Let's make a basic triangle, everybody. Should I follow a tutorial on things, or do you think it would be better to search things up and go at it with no help? Watch tutorials, definitely. Like, follow through with the, like Sebastian Laig's tutorials, because just doing stuff like that as well gives you a kind of feel for the way that scripts interact with the engine. Make sure you read all the documentation as well. Like, if you run into a problem with a specific tool, go check the documentation for it. I feel like that goes without saying, but it's something that I kind of don't like doing because I don't like reading documentation, but it's really helpful. So definitely do that. But no, 100% follow tutorials when you're starting out. No question about it. Many people working on interaction systems, so I'm finally making the actual part of the game. Man, I want to know more about it. Tell me more. Put stuff in the chat. I love learning about the things that you guys work on as well. Boo doo boo doo boo boo boo. What am I doing? I could have just typed it in 180. And we'll do some scaling as well. Gonna just do a whoop and a whoop, like so. Move that up. Cool beans. Item pop up. Made a quiz for uni today. Nice. Nice, my guy. How'd that go? Don't get extra points for seeking help. Wait, yeah. Don't get extra points for not seeking help. Very true. And yeah, I can definitely vouch for that because I've got a lot of bad coding habits that I have from not learning the proper way to do things and just trying to do it myself. Which I'm trying to break, but at the same time it's like, yeah, I can get away with it a little bit. Now, I'm trying to remember what I actually need. I think it's just the name and the description, which is cool. So, we are going to go and create some Text Mesh Pro. Font. Is it Sora? I can't remember which font it is that I'm using. Oh god, I've got a lot of font materials. Let's have a look under graphics. Fonts. I think it is Sora, or maybe it's Crimson. No, it's Sora. Yeah, it's Sora. This one's going to be the title, by the way. I want to scale it down a good amount. Gonna call this Butter Shoes. Oop, not like that. Shoes. I want to be using Sora Light. And I want to use this color. And I want it to be centered, and I want to make sure it sits on one line. So let's just drop the font size a little bit. Whoa, calm down. Bruh. Stop. Why is it doing that? Text Mesh Pro is having some issues. I'm gonna recreate that real quick because it's being a bit weird. Is it even Sora that I'm using? I haven't got a clue. It's really not happy today. I'm debating if I should like upgrade my project to Unity 2020 LTS instead of 19. I think that's probably smart because there's just a lot of problems that I'm not enjoying in 2019, especially with the input system, and now TextMesh Pro ballsing up. It's really annoying. Butter shoes. Let's go size 30. This is going to be title. Going to duplicate. Description. This is an item that makes you slide good. I have no idea if this is going to be like well readable. We're going to work on that while we're going. But this is... Why is it Liberation Sands? I literally set you to Sora. This one's going to be Sora Thin. It's annoying because I want to change the bounds, but it's going to F things up. Now look at that. What's that all about? And it just decides not to render the text. I might just have to unless there's a... Let's look and see if there's an update for TextMesh Pro. There is. I'm going to do that real quick. Got some more people showing up. Hi guys. If you're not already subscribed, please feel free, if you enjoy the live stream, and join the Discord server, link in description. We do some nice chatting about game dev stuff, games that you guys are making or games that you guys are interested in and things like that. We got level roles coming, we got React roles because I've got awesome server admins and moderators. Admins / moderators, I should say. But it's growing slowly, and it's really awesome to have you guys there and get the community growing. And of course, say hi in chat if you're enjoying. Right, let's see if this has fixed my... There we go. There we go. Just needed a good old upgrade. So we are going to go along with it. And the title we are going to have snap to the top here. I want to just make sure these are zeroed out on the X as well. Which it looks like they are. Let's keep that 20, keep that 5. No, they're not centered. Ugh. effortlessly. .35, width 20, height 5. It's really frustrating, but I'm gonna have to deal with it because I just really can't be bothered to do any better right now. And it's all placeholder. All placeholder. Hey, Indian. Nice to see you back again. Are you in the Discord server yet? I don't know if I announced it when you were in the last stream. It might have been the stream that failed epically that you were in. I'm honestly not 100% certain. That is definitely readable. I can shrink that down a whole bunch. Let's take this font size and set it to like 15. I could probably do the same with the title, set it down to like 25. Possibly even shorter, like 20. No, 25. 22.5. Let's do that. 22.5. And we're going to just take this entire thing. Body. Call this one tail. And we'll take the body and we're just going to shrink it down. Actually, I'll keep the width. No, I won't. I'll make it a bit smaller. Butter shoes. There we go. I'm happy enough with that. Just hit save there, and I want to then update my item pickup and get these things set up. So name text is going to be title, description text is going to be description. We're not we're not setting my shop yet. Actually, we're not going to set that. Oh my days, we're not going to set that ever. Because it's set by the shop itself, which means I can go in here and I can make it private. Just double check in the shop class that we're not accessing that, and we're not. So that's cool. And same as last time, I want to have like 3 or 4 of these in a shop. So I am gonna just go through and duplicate them. Actually, no, I'm not. Not yet. We're gonna look at them first. Look and see that everything looks good. Grab our player controller. Come here, bro. No! I messed up his leg. There we go. Butt shoes. That looks alright for the time being. So the other change that I need to make is the shopkeeper is going to say the price now. Rather than it being in there with this information, I want it to come out the shopkeeper and he can do a little as well when you do it. Check the show off your stuff thing on Discord. Let's have a look. Putting it live on stream. I can't hear sound because I've got the music going. Hold on. We've got to do this proper. It's damn atmospheric. Oh, it's VR as well. Awesome. Look at that! That's brilliant sound choice as well. Brilliant sound choice. Dude, this is awesome. Properly love that that pistol loading animation / mechanic as well. That's really smooth. That's really satisfying. That's awesome, dude. Nah, make sure to keep posting us some updates for that. That's really cool. Oh, and look, we got new people joining in as well. It's awesome. It's really cool to have you guys rocking up in here and getting you rolled up. Yeah, dude, Casper, make sure you keep us posted on that, because I wanna see more of that as it's going. I know certainly me and Adam as well, one of the moderators, and my good friend, both. Oh well, I have a VR headset and he's in the process of getting one, maybe still. So we'll definitely check it out. No. My tabs will stay open. Ah, right. But yeah, no, dude, that's really awesome. It's really awesome. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this pop-up and stick it underneath my shopkeeper. And I'm going to make it a child of the head. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I was going to make it a child of the head so that it moves with the head, but I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to have it kind of float in the right sort of position. So let us go and reset. I'm going to put it about here so that we can have the triangle. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to have it directly above his head. And instead of having a description and having the body be so large, we are just going to have the... Nope. The title... Actually, let's make this a child of body, and we'll zero out the Y for that. Oh, Text Mesh Pro kind of annoys me when I'm not using it in UI. 200 coins. Go away, Visual Studio. So, yeah, he's going to... he's got this show pop-up method in the shop now that's got source for a sound to play the sound, which I'm going to comment out for now because I don't have sounds. We've got pop-up text message, which is going to be the text that it shows, and then the animation trigger pop-up, which is going to trigger an animation. Quest 2 will happen eventually. Good, do it. Keep posting on the Discord. Usually make short clips on Saturdays. Awesome. That's really cool. I'll put up some little pointers and nods to go and check out your stuff in the devlogs, because they usually go up on Saturdays as well. And you deserve it. You deserve it. It's good stuff. You know what? I think we can use the same animator on the shopkeeper as we have. I think we can do that. We're going to take these and stick them under the shop because this is all one room. I need to go and sort out this polygon collider. Let's do that real quick. Is it -5? No. What's it going to be? Like -6. And 6. And 6 and 6. And -6 and -6. And 6 and -6. Oh, I've made it inverted somehow. There we go. Brills. Okay, what next? Let's go here and add our shop component. Don't want to assign a shop template yet. Items is going to be... Actually, I think we can duplicate this now. I'm quite happy with how it is, and we'll save it as a prefab anyway. Tell you what, let's do that first, actually. I'm going to make a new folder under my prefabs for the shop. No, I'm not. I'm going to call this interactables. And that way I can have all of the interactable things under there. Cool. Now we'll duplicate. What I don't want to do is have all of them be like super close to the shopkeeper. I do want them to all sit inside the shopkeeper's range though, because I really like the face tracking script. So we're going to just up the search radius to like here, put it a solid 6.5. And I think that's good. So now we can go into our shop and we can lock the inspector and drag and drop these in. And then I think the animator will go on here for a pop-up controller. And that can go into the animator. The pop-up text is going to be that. Go on. Don't have a shop sign yet, so I'm going to comment that out, and we don't have a source. Let's just comment that line out. It's properly the wrong way to do things, but I don't care. We want to go into the item pickup real quick. Item pickup, item pickup, item pickup. I'm just gonna... No, I'm not. We're gonna put in some placeholder sound effects, which are gonna be some grass footstep noises, just so that doesn't give me grief. You know what, we will add the audio source. May as well, while we're here, add in the audio source. And the shop templates, that is something I do need to set up. Which means we've got to create some items as well. Woo! I have got a default move item. But I am also going to go here. We're going to go create, shop, item, move item. I'm going to call it butter shoes. Butter shoes. Help if I could spell. Price, we're going to make them cost 15 coins. Or actually, no, let's make them cost 50 coins, because I'm thinking now actually I want to have things be like, have enemies drop different levels of coins, like bronze, silver and gold coins. That sounds fun. I've just noticed the big mug's rocked up. Yo, dude. I checked out, for everyone else who's watching, checked out this guy's channel. Really good stuff. Pretty entertaining videos as well. So you should definitely go check him out. Show him some love. Description of butter shoes. Some shoes that make you go slidey. ... Nice. Don't need an item graphic. I'm going to leave all the things the same. And we are also going to change this to shop stuff. And I'll make a new folder called shop templates. And we will create a new shop. Call this shop test. Doesn't have an icon. Pricing bias, we will set it to like, let's put him at like a 25% increase in price. Yeah. This guy drives a hard bargain. I'm thinking as part of that for personality traits as well, we can have some like randomized things for like names and stuff. Should be cool. You're very welcome for the promotion. Like I say, you do good good content. So I'm happy to give shout out to people who do good content. Will you be able to kill the shopkeeper? Good question, friend. I want to say yes, but I also want to say no because effort. And also, like I kind of mentioned it before, but the kind of the design of the game at the moment with the movement and everything isn't particularly combat centric. It's a design issue that I need to look into and try and fix it. I'm thinking probably the way that I'll do that is making it so that you can attack while you're in the air, because I still don't want to put arms on the character. I quite like it without the arms. So when you do a jump, you can like press an attack button, same as you would to do the slide attack, and you do like a backflip kick or something like that. That feels good. Feels good to me. So unique art style. I'm glad you think so. I think you're possibly the first person who said that, which I'm not going to complain about. That's good. We want to be doing some new stuff over here, even if only slightly. Let me just sort out some positioning stuff real quick. -0.5. -2.5. 2. No. 1.5. I'll move them across a little bit as well. Yeah, that's alright, that's alright. Okay, let's see if this works. I actually haven't got a clue if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna try it. I'm almost convinced that I'm definitely gonna get some null pointers. I also wish the player didn't spawn like in the wall. First of all, let's go and uncomment some stuff. So my shop. Oh, the shop's never getting init called. Let's do that real quick, shall we? Let's just public void start, and we'll just call init with this dot shop template. That is purely for testing purposes. I'm going to get rid of that eventually. But just because I want to make sure that it's updating names of things correctly. And we've got the default move item as well, which the item name I'm going to call basic shoes. Regular pair of old climbing shoes. Perfect. Thanks, man. I'm hoping that, yeah, with the post-processing and stuff, like you say, things will really come together and it'll start looking awesome. Inspirations, Thomas Brush, 100%. Hollow Knight, 100%. Yeah, those two probably big things. Thomas Brush especially for like just general life as well. He's such a down to earth guy, but also has his head up in the clouds all the time as well, and I really like that. Like, he's got the ambition, but he's a smart man. He's got his head about him. He's definitely a good choice of person to be inspired by. So, as we can see here, the items are working properly, and they're spaced out far enough for me not to be able to buy two at the same time, which is cool. So now we just need to get the price working. So let's do that. Back in my item pickup, purchase item. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do item cost 2 string plus space coins, because I haven't decided what the currency is called yet. Speaking of, anybody got ideas for currency names? Stick them in the chat right now. Just do it. Spam the chat with ideas for names for currency. Wandering Pixel, yo! Thanks for stopping by. Assuming you've just gotten here, we've actually made some decent progress. We've got pop-ups for shops. The shops are back functional again, pretty much. And we are only an hour in, which is cool. Why is the pop-up showing? That should not be a thing. Oh, it's because it's not a trigger, it's a boolean. Right, we're going to do a quick public void coroutine IEnumerator, because I want to be able to put a time limit on it. Hide pop-up. I say time limit, I want to put a timer on it occasionally. Hide pop-up, and we are going to take in a float duration, which by default will be equal to 0. We will do a yield return. Nope, not return. Return new. Wait 4 seconds duration, and then we will do pop-up anim.set bool pop-up to false. This is going to be true, and this is going to be set bool. Staff of course. What? No, not items. Currency. Diversity points like Aquilinox. That's, I do like that, but I can't steal Aquilinox's currency. Something like nickel, cobalt. That, yeah, I like that actually. That's very, very up my alley for the kind of vibe of the game. I do like that a lot. I might have to do that. Precious metals or precious gems. What duration? Let's have like 2 seconds. Whoops. there's a problem with this, but I'm not going to think about it right now because I don't want to. Public void on trigger exit, and this is going to be an override again. Override 2D base dot no, it's not other, it's collision. That's something that kind of annoys me with Unity's naming conventions. They've done some what do you mean? Exit. What you? It's literally right here. On trigger exit 2D collider. Oh yeah, that's why. Collider 2D. There we go. And then we are also going to go start coroutine. And we just won't pass anything in. Make some lore about currency, how it came about, why it stayed around, or if it's a barter to society. Good shout indeed. Yeah, we're gonna have to take some notes out of Hollow Knight's book for the deeper lore on this. I can feel it. Why are you popped up? You stupid thing. Shop. Pop-up should be false. Ah, I got you. And the pop-up's in a really weird place as well. But shoot, 62 coins. Look at that. Cheeky man. He's put the price up from 50 to 62. Use the euro. Yeah, forget Brexit. We don't have Brexit in this game. I need to work on these transitions as well, because that pop-up should be more instantaneous. Right, let's go fix that problem. So pop-up, let's... what is it? 0 on X and... 0.9? Yeah. Perfect. Will Ekko have a central bank? I mean, you say it like it's a joke, but now you've said it, I'm kind of thinking about it. Having an extra room that is a bank, but that's more overscoping. That's more scope creep. Don't want that. None of that. None of that. Transition time should be 0. Exit time should be good. Again, same here. No transition time, but exit time is fine. So now it should be instantaneous. Animation plays and it transitions. It just goes. Let's make an entrance in style. Ooh! Oh, I almost messed it up. That's a bit too quick now, isn't it? Look at that. 62 coins! Just shouts it. I mean, everything's working. That's cool. I say everything's working. Everything's behaving as it should. Again, I say that. It's not working as it should. But the code side of things is working as it should. The animations are what's weird. So I'll tell you what, in the last 15 minutes, let's see if we can actually get some item purchasing going on. Oh, I think YouTube is, yes, I want to keep watching. I want to fix that animation. I want to fix that animation so badly. It really gets on my nerves when I have issues like this. Exit time 1. There we go. My code is so neat. I don't know. I mean, it kind of is in places, but it's... If you look at the overall structure, it's an absolute mess. Shopkeeper could have a delay to his pop-up. He could, but I want it to be snappy. Like, you know, you look at an item that you want to buy, you want to know how much it's going to cost you. You don't want to walk up to it and be like, oh wait, how much is this costing me? 62 coins! Oh, dearie me. No, I missed it. I missed it. Oh man, after midnight. What time is it for you right now? Big mug. Because for me, yeah, it's like, it's 10 to 9 for me at the moment. I don't know if I can, fix it up. Unless I update the thing. I might have to update the I might just have to use a different animator for the shopkeeper, to be fair, which is, that's okay. I can live with that. 4:48, bro. Go to sleep. So early. Unless you've like went to sleep early and woke up late. We've got a 5:50 PM. We've got an 11 PM. Use Liar. Ooh, that's interesting. What country are you from, Wandering Pixel? If you don't mind me asking, of course. Oh, 4:48 in the afternoon. That's alright then. That's alright. I was gonna say. Okay, I think I can't be asked to fix the animations right now as much as I want to, so we are going to sort the shizzle. Oh, I'm gonna have to do some things with the shopkeeper pop-up to make it work how I want to. Let's just do a debug. You know what, I'm going to add in myself a cheat code. Cheat codes. Public void. Increase. Currency. Context. And we're going to say if context.performed, we're going to do game manager dot instance dot change currency 100, just so I can buy things. Yeah, I don't blame you. Staying up that late is like, once upon a time I could do it, but no chance nowadays. I struggle to stay up to 11. Oh, right then. Let's set up that that little cheat code. What should my cheat key be? Is editor. There we go. Just so you guys can't cheat as well. Gotta keep the cheat codes internal. Maybe I'll add in some cheat codes that you can find hidden in the... Ooh! Ooh, that's a good idea actually, if I do say so myself. I'll hide some cheat codes in the lore of the game and call them magic. So you can do things like time freezing or flying or something. But it's like hidden in cryptic riddles and things throughout the lore, poems and items that you can find. I like that. I like that. I'm going to use the P key as my cheat key for pounds. Invincibility, absolutely, yeah. That is going to be one. I love Zelda. It's such a good series. Am I the only person who's excited for Zelda 2? As in Breath of the Wild 2, that is. Here's where I'm going to find out I'm just being a dunce and my my things are just set as not interactable. Nope, they're interactable. Okay. So I've got a problem somewhere. This isn't getting fired. For some... Oh! I know why. I know why, and it's because I'm a dingus. Public... Void... Actually, no, I can do it in init. Because init's always getting called. We need to go here, and we need to say... Ekko events dot on trigger action on interaction triggered dot add listener, and we are going to pass in the on player interaction. I shouldn't have to do that though. I should be able to do that in the base class. So I'm actually going to do that in the base class. Public void start Ekko events dot on interaction triggered dot add listener on player interaction. There we go. So now I can go into any child object that is a listener to that event. So for you, Joseph, for learning about design patterns, observer pattern is what this one is known as, with the whole events. Give it a Google and a looky ready. Just read your messages about the law stuff. That's funny. Right. I think we're going to go for the 9 o'clock wrap up. Just want to double check that this is working, and then I'll probably call it a day there, so that I've got hey, there we go. You can't pay for this, and then it disappears. Oh, but I got a null pointer exception. Ooh. Meh. Okay, that means there's a problem somewhere. Is the shop trying to do it? Nope. So my purchase item... For some reason, even though I don't have enough money to buy something, it's still trying to give it to me. Which means it's calling the player.mycontroller.getNewItem with my item, and then the null pointer exception is being thrown here with the HUD, because I haven't done the HUD yet. The name of that pattern was the observer pattern. definitely one worth looking at. I also like the idea of adding a little highlight to the shopkeeper's head to emphasize that he's bold. At the same time, though, that kind of means I need to add a highlight to the top of the player's head to emphasize that he's bold. Or I could give the shopkeeper a hat, like the player. Give him a random hat based on his personality. Oh no, I know where it's firing off this this issue, I think. Let me do a test real quick using player 2. Come here, mate. Nope. Still got a null reference exception. That's a bit weird. I have no idea why it would be doing that. This is going to be so much fun to play with people. If, like, just for the sake of playing the game with people, it's going to be so much fun to actually get to do that eventually. All the shopkeepers can be brothers. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Or related in some way, maybe, or maybe they're like a union, a union of shopkeepers. They're a brotherhood. That's what I was looking for, like a merchant's brotherhood. If I have many shops, give them different hats to make them different characters. That's it right there. And I'll have them procedurally generated as well, because I want to have the impression or the illusion of this being a really expansive world that the player exists in. And part of that is having, you know, loads of different characters, and I can do that by, one thing I want to do is have it so you can have a dialogue with the characters, including shopkeepers, so you can walk up to them and interact with them, and they'll look at you and be like, rah, 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 have a conversation with you. And I also want to, like you say, give them random names, give them random hats, give them, like, have a little pop-up in the bottom right of the screen when you enter the shop that says, like, Karakara's Bazaar or something like that. You know, character name and then shop name, because that would just be really funny. I think that would be really cool, and it would be a little, almost like an Easter egg, but it would be a fun one. Now let's try and figure out why this method is getting called. Purchase item. I'm going to go in here, I'm going to do debug.log purchase triggered level 1 of debugging for when I'm being lazy, plus item name true. Oh, I can't remember how to do it. Oh yeah. This dot game object. Randomly generated shop signs. Yep. It's already in my, well, I say yep. Kind of yep. They'll have different signs depending on the type of shop that they are, like I said, like way back when I first started developing it, we've got weapon shops, medicine shops, shoe shops, and general shops, and each of those have a different icon. Maybe I'll do like a set of different icons for each one, and then I can just assign them randomly. That would be cool. But yeah, we can make as much procedural as we want to be procedural. Also, that bug really annoys me. I've got player 1 and player 2 rocking up here. Let's have a look. Basic shoes. Okay, yeah, so it's getting inside this if statement somehow. GameManager.instance.GameCurrency is greater than or equal to item cost. But it's not. So why is that? Why is it getting in there? Because it's not. Game manager.instance. Which is this, has a game currency of 0. Which we've not great. Oh wait, it is greater than or equal to. Okay. But no, just threw it again there. On basic shoes. Not butter shoes. Okay, let's try this again, but not be stupid about it. Me. Super rare shopkeep called Mr. Mustache, and his mustache is 3 times the size of any other. Absolutely. That is it right there. That's the move. Butter shoes. Here we go. It's triggering out on basic shoes. So I don't believe... This bug has to be input system rubbish again. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. Because I'm not trying to pick up a basic shoe. Unless it is... Oh, I've just remembered I'm wandering around with a player that's up here. I'm going to take him and drop him directly onto the butter shoes. So I know this guy hasn't interacted with basic shoes. And we're pressing square to interact. Oh, help if I clicked on the game. Yeah, yeah. That's not even done it. Press P. Game manager. No, we've not got 100 now. No, of course we don't, because I haven't set it up. Let's do that real quick. What am I doing? I am going onto the player prefabs. Player controller. Yeah, this should be fine. Maybe Mr. Mustache. Oh, yeah, there we go. Mr. Mustache has a twin. Oh, damn it. Mr. Mustache has a twin who doesn't have a mustache. Oh god, I need to act quick. No! He's got a twin who doesn't have a mustache. Hold on, I'm going to test this, make sure it works, and then... No, it's not increased the game currency. But why? Oh, it's probably because I haven't actually coded it yet. Idiot. Idiot. Yes, with lots of hair. That's exactly what I was trying to say. It's got like long flowing locks, luscious hair, or like a mohawk or something. And then we got mustachio. Then we could have that dad who's got both. Alright, game currency plus equals change amount. And then game currency equals math f dot clamp. Game currency 0, and we're gonna clamp it at 99999. just for the time being. Oh, I keep clicking on it before I press any buttons on my thing, but I know for a fact I want to use the controller, not my mouse. Okay, butter shoes. That didn't even do the you can't afford this thing. And it's triggered the purchase on basic shoes. What's that all about? Ah! Meh. This is such a weird bug. It's going to be something in my interaction system though. Is causing it to fire off on specifically this one. Thank you, Joseph, you absolute legend. Hitting the shout out. Like the mum comment. We're gonna have a full shop family going on. It's family tradition. They came to the tower to have a great life in trade. And now they've just ended up with weird hair combinations. Right, well, I haven't got a clue what's causing this bug. Like I say, I reckon it's got to be something to do with the interaction system and the way that it's handling this. So I'm just gonna, as a final attempt, because I don't want to spend ages trying to bug fix this now. I'll do it later in the week. Because I don't want to show it on stream. Hey Frozen Well, thanks for rocking up. We're working on shops at the moment, and I've got a weird bug with my interaction. Oh, I did the thing that I didn't want to do again. Oh, here's a test actually. Let's try up here. If I press square, no reference exception caused by basic shoes. That's so weird. Swear down if it's the one at the end again. It's this one again. That is so strange. Okay, I'm going to just disable that real quick. Coroutine couldn't be started because the game object basic shoes is an item. Oh, maybe that's why this is getting... that might be a thing. Might well be a thing. I am going to... What am I going to do? Purchase item in it. Let's just do a I literally haven't got a clue why that should be a thing. If collision.tag.equals unless I've randomly got something else nearby that's tagged with player, which I shouldn't do. Be surprised if I did. Oh, I'm getting tired. Yeah, there goes the pop-up. Because apparently Basic Shoes has an active collision. Eh? But it doesn't! What the frig? What the frig? It literally, it doesn't. It doesn't have an active collision, so why is it... Why is it... That's so weird! That is so weird. That's... I don't understand. Legit. I don't understand. That's really strange. I can't see any reason why it would be triggering that. And it's the same basic shoe every time. It's this one over here on the end. Wait. That's why I reckon. That's probably why. It's probably why. Let me do a quick check on the dialogue as well. Not that one. Dialogue trigger. Yep, we need this if statement. Purchase item, if interactable. No, I just closed the script because... Oh no, I pinned it. So, if we are interactable and all of that stuff, although I don't think I necessarily need the if interactable thing, because that should be in the... Yeah. So we can get rid of the if interactable. Just need to make sure we always do that check. Honestly, this is the this is the standard. Frozen World gets it every time. Just that's why. That's because I was being a dunce. Let's play one. There we go. We're pressing the square button now and nothing's happening. Let's move him down. Also, I don't know why it started spawning 2 players. I think it's something about the way Buttershoes can't pay for this. That's giving me a null reference exception again now though, which I shouldn't be getting. In purchase item line 29. Oh, and I know what it is. I know why it is. Yeah, I know why it is. So let's test it with player 2, because that'll fix it, surprisingly. Funnily enough, we shouldn't get... Yeah, there we go. Can't pay for this. If I press P, we should now have £100. We have £100. Click. Great, we got a null reference exception. He didn't say thank you. But it did decrease our currency, and we now can't afford it. Yeah, I certainly feel that. Being sat here like there's bugs everywhere and I can't fix them because I don't know what I'm doing. To be fair though, I'm getting better at figuring stuff out. It's just really annoying, specifically when there's like a Unity bug, like this double triggering bug. I feel like it's a Unity bug, but at the same time I know I've caused it somehow. I just don't know how, and I can't fix it, and it's happening with the input system specifically. So I'm gonna blame Unity for it, because I can. But I need to fix that, and I think I'm gonna do it by doing an upgrade to Unity 2020 and possibly reinstalling the input system. Do I want to do something else now? I kind of do. I want to just figure why it's not doing this pop-up. Oh yeah, there's the pop-up thing that I want to fix. You know, I think I'll probably end it there. We've done good progress. We've got shops back set up again. We've got the pop-ups working for the most part. Purchasing items works now, currency-wise. The reason that we're getting that null pointer is because the UI isn't there, and I'm going to work on that over the course of the rest of the week. And hopefully be able to tell you guys all about it in the devlog that's going to go up this weekend. Probably be a Sunday upload for that, because I am preoccupied on Saturday. But with that said, thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. Hopefully it was enjoyable, like they usually are, if they usually are. If there was anything you could have learnt from them as well, it's design your code well before you make it, because otherwise it's a mess like mine. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you're not already in the Discord server, please join. And if you are a good fan of the page and want to help support the channel even more, please consider checking out the Patreon page. We've got a special offer running at the moment where if you sign up now until I think it's the 21st of April, you will be featured either using your name or your on-screen name, username, in every game that I make ever, even if you cancel your subscription. So you could just sign up for 1 month and you will instantly be in every game that I ever make for the rest of like the time that I spend making games. There's also some cool merch and stuff for the tiers going from supporter plus and above, one of which being the stickers, which arrived yesterday. Hold on. I've got them in a box over here. We got the stickers just arrived in the post, and they came out so awesome. Look at these things. Little Shiba dog. I don't know how well you guys can see those, or if they're even on the screen properly. Got some little Shiba dog stickers. I'm waiting for my stream to update so I can see that they've come up properly, but they're really good. I have trousers on. They're shorts. They're my pajama shorts, because I'm, you know, it's 9:30 and I'm chilling. But yeah, go check out the Patreon page if you want to get your hands on some of these. They're going out to everybody, again, supporter plus or above. The top tier gives you access to source code from game projects and tutorials. You get like personalized feature requests, personalized hat requests specifically for this one, hoodies and apparel. I'm planning on doing beanies at some point when there's some more traffic going through there and I can afford to put the money into that. But there's like a load of awesome perks that I want to give to you guys on the Patreon, because you guys support me so much normally just on the channel anyway, and I really want to be able to give back as much value to the Patreon supporters as it brings me, obviously helping me be able to move towards doing this full time, which is just really awesome. So yeah, feel free to go check it out. Link in the description for that, and a link in the description for the Discord server as well, which is free, of course. It's a Discord server. We're growing a community. Love to see any of you who aren't already in there come join us. And with that, I shall call it a night, guys. Hope you have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.